So I saw a YouTube video a day or two ago that inspired this video, and I've been thinking about it the last day, and I was like, just flip the camera on and let's do it. There ain't a whole lot of preparation for it. I'm going to show y'all what channels am I subscribed to. So like I said, a day or so ago, I was watching Camera Conspiracies. I love that channel. Dude's hilarious. And he did a video months ago on small camera channels that he follows. So I thought I would go through the channels I follow on this channel, because like I said, I spend most of my time on my main channel, but I've been using that channel for like 8 years, so it would take me like 2 hours to go through all the channels I'm subscribed to on there. So I'm going to show you all the channels I'm subscribed to, as Stormin' Norman says. And when I started this channel, whenever it was, end of last year, I was determined not to let it get jumbled like my other one is. Which obviously, you know, I've been, like I said, I've been using that thing for almost a decade. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. Car channels, camera channels, video game channels, all kinds of channels I follow over there. But this channel, I wanted to kind of keep it, you know, more focused. So let's go through my subscriptions, and I'll tell you who I follow. Probably some of y'all, and I don't know, tell you a little bit about them, why I follow them. I'll tell you, looking at it now, I'm gonna try and put, I'm not real good at this because I don't think I've ever done it. I'm gonna try and put like a graphic on the screen, maybe, if I'm that good. This like a little picture to show y'all the channel in case y'all want to go check it out or whatnot. And there's a lot more on here than I thought there would be. Most of these, of course, are like notebook related things like I like to do a lot of the time. Number one, starting off with Stephen Foster, and this is probably the newest one I'm subscribed to, probably like a week or two ago. Stephen Foster, 10,000 subs. What's this about? An expedition to live a complete life. So he's got videos on notebooks, pocket dumps, journaling, cameras, stuff like that. Kind of stuff I'm into. And I just discovered him, like I said, like a week or two ago. But I really like his lighting on his videos. Like when he's doing the talking head videos, I really like the way he lights them. This one I follow on this channel and on my other channel, and that is Ryderly Witterings. I'm not even sure I'm saying that correctly. Ryderly Witterings probably is how you pronounce that. His about section. On this channel, I'm reviewing anything to do with writing, all forms of stationery, pens, papers, pencils, ink, seals, and stamps, literally anything that can make writing more interesting and fun. And he's an author, and obviously his channel's about writing, and I love writing. So, and he's British, and you're probably going to see a little bit of a theme here with some of the pages a couple of the pages I'm subscribed to. Next, Tim 2.0, and this is another one that's kind of new, maybe in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I subscribed to him. If you recognize me, of course you don't. I have a mostly mountain bike channel, so I guess Tim from Wales is this channel, his main channel. But as I like making videos so much, I would occasionally like to do a non-bike related video review. So that's what this channel is going to be about. Expect bags, watches, cameras, you know, mostly men's things, everyday carry, who knows. So another channel similar to mine. I got a main channel where I do automotive content, and I wanted this channel to just do whatever I want, and that's kind of his story there. Tim 2.0. Then of course we have Barry's Analog Insights. My hero. He does obviously stuff about notebooks, analog. Some of y'all probably know who he is. And he does discover or rediscover the profound value of incorporating analog into your online digital driven life. He talks about notebooks and pens and not just that, just like usage of the thing. You know, you watch a lot of videos and they'll tell you all about notebooks and pens and stuff, but they don't really show them using it and how they incorporate it in their life. And Barry does that, and like I said, he's British. The accent gets me, man. Mike Madison, and this is better. Mike Madison, aka Inkdependence. If you're involved in pens, inks, fountain pens, you probably know Inkdependence. So you know what his channel is about. It's about fountain pens and inks mostly, but you know there's other stuff on there as well. Alexander Wrights _ Alex Richter is a Pacific Northwest native who enjoys hiking with his wife and golden retriever, Willow. A man with too many hobbies, he snobs away in his free time by drinking lots of coffee, a lovely pint of Guinness, or the occasional dram of whiskey. When there is something worth celebrating, you can find Alex most likely tucked into a lengthy fantasy book, working on his next big idea, or daydreaming about vacations years ahead. Alex is another author, and he does a lot of content. It's like how I discovered him was looking for stuff on traveler's notebooks. That's how I discovered Barry, I'm pretty sure. Stuff about traveler's notebooks. And he does some content like that, among other things as well. Another new addition, the Analog Lefty. The Analog Lefty. She don't have a description, but she does stuff on notebooks. Like there's a fountain pen review, her newest video. Notebook covers, traveler's notebooks, fountain pens, all kinds of stuff like that. And I like her videos. Carsonial, helping you get organized and consistent. My name is Carsonial, and I make videos about notebooks and stuff to help you get organized and consistent in life. So another notebook related channel, and he talks a lot about journaling and different journaling techniques and stuff like that. JPL, professional ballpoint pen reviewer, and I stumbled across this channel a couple of weeks ago when he essentially released the video saying, hey, I'm back. And apparently he had been gone from YouTube for like 3 years. And so I seen his video about him being back, making videos, doing fountain pen reviews. That's what he does. So I subscribed because I'm a fountain pen connoisseur myself. From the Desk of Colin. Surround yourself with books, it says. And he does also, kind of like Carsonial, a lot of things about journaling effectively, different journaling methods, notebooks, and just stuff in general. And some of the content on this channel is kind of like some stuff I would like to incorporate on my channel as well, once I ever figure out how to do it. You know, there's some things I want to talk about on my channel, but I'm like how do I do it? Like, how do I talk about this? You know, you ever know something and you want to tell other people about it, but you're not really sure how to explain it? There's some content I want to do like that. vidIQ, probably the biggest channel on here I'm subscribed to. And that's just the channel I watch to try and learn how to make my YouTube videos better. And my light just died. That's okay, we got another light. So yeah, vidIQ is a channel I follow, try to get better at making YouTube videos. Chase Reeves, I think I follow him on my other channel as well. And he does reviews on bags, like backpacks, messenger bags, stuff of that nature. He's the one who turned me on to Studio Neat. He did a video, I don't know how long ago it was, about all his favorite notebooks, and one of them was the Studio Neat tote book. So he's kind of the one that turned me on to Studio Neat. His description says, I teach things about bags, backpacks, traveling, and modern life. Professional Rambler. Next up, another Brit, Man vs. Stationery. He hasn't posted a video in a while. He doesn't have an about section, but he primarily does videos on stationery, obviously. That's in his name. But the stuff he does is kind of like budget things, like things pretty much anybody can afford. Like he doesn't, review a fountain pen that costs like $500 all the time. Not saying he doesn't have stuff like that, but like you can look at the stuff that he reviews on his channel and be like, oh yeah, I could afford that. Like that's not ridiculously expensive. And like I said, British accent, man, I'm drawn to it for some reason. I've been going through my ancestry, and if you go back about 300 years probably, I got British people. The Normans, they came from old GB back in like the 1600s or something. Next up, Gare the Bear. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Gare the Bear. Young feller. He does a lot of like his about section. I just like making things, man. Same here. That's what I'm doing over here. And he's got a video about a pouch, notebooks, pocket notebooks. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff with field notes and stuff like that. And y'all know I don't like field notes. I told you. But I respect field notes. I respect them. And then I'm subscribed to myself, my main channel, Wretches and Wrenches. Might as well get a cheap plug. Wretches and Wrenches, and my about section is turning wrenches and talking about Jesus. I just passed 500 subscribers on my channel. Took me 8-9 years, but finally did it. Next up, USA Kilts and Celtic Traditions. This is where I buy not all my kilts from, but most of them. Probably half of them, because they're not cheap. USA Kilts is where you go to get a nice kilt, not a cheap kilt. UT Kilts is where I go to get a cheap kilt that's pretty nice, but it ain't as nice as USA Kilts. I like the kilts. Also, if you go back in my genealogy, on my grandmother's side, I got Scots over there. Got it. Like I said, you gotta go back a couple hundred years, but they're in there. But USA Kilts, they have a lot. I like their content. They have like found a formula to take this little tiny niche thing and just make it popular. Notability, and yet another one. Got a review about Plotter, Traveler's Notebooks, Superior Labor Leather Pen Holder, Notebooks, Field Notes. I'm pretty sure he likes field notes, if I remember correctly. I think it's been a while since he posted too, a couple weeks. His about section, every page tells a story. Notability, your go-to destination for all things notebooks, planners, and paper wonders. Dive into the enchanting world of stationery with us as we explore the latest trends, share creative ways to use planners, and review the most exquisite notebooks. Whether you're a seasoned journal enthusiast or just starting your paper adventure, join us for the celebration of writing, creativity, and the joy of putting pen to paper. Uncover the artistry in every page and let's make every note notable together. Next up, Mark Your Pages. Used to be called Men Who Bullet. He had started a page apparently, years ago, because he said that it seemed like all the journaling channels, all this, were women. So he started one that was kind of focused on men, and he kind of changed his name to Mark Your Pages because his name is Mark. So most of y'all probably heard of him. His channel's pretty big. Next up, Pen and Journal. It says use journaling to improve your mindfulness, focus, and productivity. This channel is dedicated to using your journal to improve your mental health and in turn increase your mindfulness. Mindfulness unlocks your potential for sustained focus and productivity. Don't make the mistake of being alone on your journey. Join me in our community. So another page about journaling, notebooks, pens, things like that. Next up, Scottish Clans, which is technically the Scottish Clans podcast. This is his YouTube element. What's the dude's name? Something Edwards. I can't remember his first name for some reason. But I listen to the Scottish Clans podcast sometimes when he releases one. And this is his YouTube page for it. Matt Raglan. And his channel is all about bullet journal, which I don't even do bullet journal, but I do think it's interesting when other people do it. It's all about bullet journaling, productivity, stuff like that. Next up, Blank First Page. Channel about stationery, beautiful sights, sounds, and textures of pen and paper. So, no surprise there. Got videos, 10 years of using pocket notebooks, why I'm obsessed with field notes. I take my notebooks everywhere. So, you see a trend here in what I like to follow on this channel. Inkwell Media. This is a channel about writing. It says, hi, I am Nicole Bianchi. I'm a writer of short stories and memoir essays, as well as a copywriter and production manager at a marketing agency. Here on my YouTube video, I make videos that will help you take your storytelling, copywriting, and marketing skills to the next level so you can communicate your message effectively and inspire more people with your words. And like I said, I like writing. So this is a channel I follow to try, I follow vidIQ to try and get better at making YouTube videos, and I followed Inkwell Media to try and get better at writing. Next up, Stationery at 4. Stationery at 4 is a place where I review, discuss, and create with all things stationery related at 4 a.m. Why 4 a.m.? That's the only time my house is quiet enough to make videos, and yes, I'm one of those people who wakes up super early and actually enjoys it. Thanks for stopping by, and if you like the content and want to support me, please see the support links below. So this is a pretty good sized channel. Well, 4,000 subscribers. Pretty good size compared to mine. And he talks a lot about traveler's notebooks, a Lock Me Field journal, all kinds of things related to stationery. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly. Segoglin Jack's Everyday Carry. So if he watches this video, because I know he watches some of my videos, what is a Segoglin? Like, I've always, ever since I first came across your channel, I'm like, what is a Segoglin? Like, I don't understand. But he does bullet journal, EDC, notebooks, general EDC, field notes. Let's see what else we got on here. Flashlights, knives, typical things that dudes carry on them. And most of the things I carry on me as well. Next up, Stuff and Things. I found this channel looking for traveler's notebook reviews. And he mostly talks about pipes and pipe tobacco and whatnot, which sometimes I smoke a pipe, but it's kind of rare. But I mainly just follow him for notebook stuff and just whatever. His channel was a big inspiration for me starting this channel, because I see his channel, he's getting decent views, but you look his Sunday Stuff and Things, 3.5 thousand views, 4.9 thousand views, and then this one he just released was a review of a Pinwell. It's got 500 reviews. So he posts things that he feels like posting, whatever it is he wants to do a video on, he posts it, and he's not worried about getting 1 million subs or 1 million views or anything like that. He's just posting things that he wants to talk about. And that's what I want to do here. Just post the things I'm interested in. Next up, Nate Black. He used to be on another channel that I followed, and he left that channel and made his own channel. And he is another guy I watch to help me get better at making YouTube videos, help me make videos. One of the main things about YouTube, like, you can make a really great video, but if nobody clicks on it, they're not going to know it's great. And of course, I know y'all sitting here looking at my videos like, all your videos are great, thank you, I know. I appreciate it. But if I don't make a good thumbnail or a good title, nobody's going to click on it. Nobody's going to find it. Nobody's going to, know that I made a masterpiece of a video. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one of the reasons I watch this channel. I didn't even know I was subscribed to Casey Neistat, but I guess I am subscribed to Casey Neistat. Most people probably know who Casey Neistat is. 12 million subscribers. He's a famous vlogger, but yeah, I watch this channel for camera reviews, tips on making videos, and obviously he's got some experience. And then finally, Parknotes. I took philosophy twice when I was in college, and I absolutely hated it. Both times. Failed it both times because I hated it so much. But that is his deal. I'm a philosopher and a notebook czar, here to help you study, think, and read deeply. And his main gist of his channel is philosophy, which I hate. But I don't hate all of it. But I do like some philosophy. And he incorporates that with notebooks and journaling. So that makes it interesting. And books as well. So his channel is interesting to me. Parknotes. And I believe that's all the channels I'm subscribed to on this. There's probably a few more I'm going to add from my other channel that I kind of forgot about. Like Teppo Happoya. Matty Happoya, he don't do YouTube anymore, but I used to like his stuff. And there's some Peter McKinnon videos are okay. There's probably a couple I'm not thinking of, but I didn't even know I was subscribed to that many channels. I'm kind of surprised by it. But I think there's one missing. I think the one I told y'all about in the last video is not on here. I have to go look for that. Anyway, that's who I'm subscribed to on YouTube, just in case y'all were curious. By the way, let me pop in here. I forgot to mention this when I was recording the video. If you have a YouTube channel and you would like me to check it out, I mean, I can't guarantee I'm going to subscribe to it, but I can give you a view. So if you got a YouTube channel and you would like me to check it out, see what you got going on, post it down there in the comments and I'll go give them a look. I would do a video like this on my main channel, but like I said, this is like a third of what I'm subscribed to on the other channel. So anyway, this video is getting long. I do appreciate y'all watching. And I've been Stormin' Norman. I've said things. Y'all have a good night.